Hello guys and welcome back to my channel. So today's video, if you guys could read by the title, it's going to be a little story about myself. And the reason why I wanted to do this is because I feel like I need to come out of my comfort zone. If you guys haven't noticed, my eye. It's a long story, but I'll try to make it short and try to remember the most I can. When this happened to me, I was only 19 years old. I was a senior, and it happened in graduation day. What a day. I will never forget graduation day just because of what happened to me. So while I'm telling you guys this story, I'm gonna be doing my makeup. This is a makeup look that I do like not every day, but like when I go out. Like I don't wear makeup. I'm like this 24/7. But today, why not, put a little bit of makeup. It's Friday, guys.
It's Friday.
Yeah. Okay, so it was graduation day. I woke up. You hear my son in the background going, Gee, thanks. Yeah, you guys are gonna see him back there playing. Okay. So, whatever, I woke up, got ready, and I noticed my eye was like hurting, and it was like a pain so bad that it was like, it wasn't a headache, but it was like really bad. I looked at myself in the mirror and I saw that my eye was like blood, like wasn't coming out or anything, but it was like really bad. Like I'll try to find a picture to show you guys up here. So I ignored it, and I just, I wasn't gonna let some eye ruin the day I graduate and make my parents' dream come true. Camera just because I look cross-eyed, as you guys could see. I am cross-eyed, and the reason because I am like this is because I am blind from my right eye. Yes, I am blind from one eye. And I wanted to share this story with you guys. This hair is bugging me. This story with you guys so you guys can know a little bit about me, and maybe me sharing this will help me not be shy in front of you guys. I ended up just telling my boyfriend to go buy me an eye patch so I could cover it, and I didn't put makeup. I just put makeup on this side. If I could find a picture, I'll put it up here that day. And so yeah, I got ready. I did my hair, my one side of face makeup. I got ready. I wanted to look cute, and we ended up going. So we're there, graduation, and the ceremony is going on, and I'm over here crying my eyes out just because it hurts so bad. And then I just wanted it to be over. Like, what was I going, like what was going on? I didn't know what was going on. I remember people were staring at me like, why is she wearing an eye patch? So whatever, graduation finished. My godparents wanted to take me and my brother out to eat. I wanted to go home, but I wasn't gonna ruin his day. So I ended up saying, fine, whatever, let's go eat, let's go celebrate. It's, whatever. I got home. I put my hair in a bun, took off the dress, put on PJs, and I told my mom and my dad and my boyfriend to take me to a hospital now. Remember, when all this was going on, I was 3 months pregnant. with my daughter. So I was worried about the baby, but also what was going on with my eye. So whatever, we end up going to this hospital that's about eyes, like only eyes. They only treat eyes. So whatever, we go to emergency. They see me. Sorry guys, I can't multitask. Whatever, they see me, and then I just remember them flashing lights into my eye and saying, I've never seen this before. When they will say that, I'll start freaking out because I was like, what is going on? Like, am I gonna lose my eyeball? Whatever. They tell me go home and come back tomorrow in the morning because I'm gonna be admitted. I was like, you know how far it's this drive? Like, I live far from the hospital. I was like, why can't I just get admitted right now? And they're like, no, you need to come back. So I was like, whatever, it's good because I don't have no bags and like no extra clothes, whatever. So I go back home, didn't sleep. I was just thinking like, what is going on? And then in the morning, I remember I said bye to my parents and I went to the hospital. I admitted him. They started checking the baby. They started making sure the baby was fine. They started doing blood work, this and that, like all that hospital stuff. Everything was fine. They started making the swelling go down. They would put eye drops. The redness started going away, and I will have to wear these black sunglasses. I stole my dad's black sunglasses because the light will apparently bug me. Like my head will hurt a little bit. I'm like, whatever, wear black sunglasses. I stole my dad's.
I'm a baby.
Got admitted for a whole week, and then I ended up going back home. Everything was fine. They just told me to follow up with them. So I did. I followed up. I kept coming back when I had appointments all the way to that hospital. And then that's when everything started changing. They started telling me I needed surgeries for cataracts. Am I saying that? Cataracts. I ended up having like 5 eye surgeries in my right eye. 5 eye surgery in my right eye. Is that the way you say it? On top of that, I had injections, like injections going in my, oh my god, that feels horrible. Let me tell you about that. When they're injecting your eyeball, I feel like your eyeball is like this balloon. So when they're injecting you, I feel like my eyeball was like a balloon swelling up, and I'll be like, oh my god, that's so painful. I will have laser surgeries. I don't know if I'm saying all this right. Laser surgeries. And now those are really painful and dangerous because if you move, you fuck up everything. And remember, guys, I was pregnant during all this time. Surgeries after surgeries after surgeries. Like every time I was a month up, another surgery. Recover from one, another surgery. Then it got to this surgery. I think it was like my last one. Not my last, my second to last. I go into surgery. When I come out, what they do is they take off the patch and just put you a new one so you can with eye surgeries you do go home that same day. I remember her taking off the patch and then I couldn't see. I started freaking out. I was like, I can't see, and she was like, it's okay, it's normal, it's because of the swollen and this. And I was like, oh, okay. And she's like, it'll come back, just give it time, blah, blah, blah. Give it time. I went home, I recovered, I, was still pregnant. And then I was getting close to my birthday, like my daughter's birth date. So I started not paying attention to my eye. Like I was more focusing on my belly and my baby. She's almost here. I had my daughter. Everything went well, natural birth, blah 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 blah.
He sleeps.
Then that's when I was like, yo, my vision never came back. My vision never came back. I went back and I told them that my vision was still not back, like what's going on. And so whatever, they started like, going over my file, like everything I've been through, and then that's when they told me you had a retina detachment. When that happens, you like literally what the words say, retina detachment. You won't see. I was like, okay, wow, like you guys could have told me that before I even did the surgery, like whatever. They were like, no, because you can't live with that. That's painful. I know it's painful, but you guys could have told me that once I wake up, I wasn't gonna have my vision back. So whatever. The days go by. 2 years later, I end up getting rewind. So me being blind, I had to learn how to not run into walls. Because guys, I would literally like run into walls or run into anything. I will run into people. Like if you guys are wondering, from this side on, I don't see. From this side on, I do see. So what I tell my family is cover up an eye and go the whole day like that. That's how my life is. And I can't drive, especially at night. If I'm like at a dark place, like dark area, let's say, and there's like no light, I'll literally fall into a hole because I can't see.
Baby.
I started getting into this depression just because I didn't feel right. I didn't look right. The reason I said I didn't look right is because I was blind from one eye. That red eye had no like, I don't remember the word they would use, but it was like, you're blind, the eyeball goes cross-eyed. So my eyeball will go like literally all the way back. I don't know if I have pictures. If I do, I will be sharing them up here. So whatever. Then I told my doctor, like I kept going to follow-ups, and I would tell them like, is there any way that my eye could look straight? They were like, there is this surgery that you could do. I went home and I talked to my mom, my dad, and my boyfriend. Of course, they would always tell me, you're beautiful the way you are, you don't need to do that, you are amazing, blah 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 blah. To me, no. My life had changed so much. At least I wanted to do was look normal. Not cross-eyed, not, I ended up doing the surgery. I ended up doing it. And then once I did the surgery, my eyes look like this. They move the same. You get me? Like, I look normal. People tell me, you look normal. Like, when I tell people, like, if they're passing me something, like, through here, I don't see it. So I'll be like, oh, I'm so sorry, I didn't see you. I'm blind from my right eye. And they'll be like, what? You look so normal. I know. I was happy. I finally felt me again. Whatever. 2 years go by. 2 years go by. My daughter is already 3 years old, and I ended up getting pregnant again with my son. So whatever, we were happy. Okay. Whatever. The pregnancy was healthy. The only thing that sucked was that I had to have a C-section. And the reason I had to have a C-section is because my history. I don't know what is going on outside.
Yeah, and there's como a fire coming in the house.
So whatever. I ended up having a C-section because I couldn't deliver him natural because of my health. Okay, whatever. 3 months go by. My son is 3 months. Oh, my hair. My son is 3 months old, and I start getting this tingling on my right thigh. It was like if I don't know if you guys ever like sat on your leg like crisscross applesauce, and then when you get up it hurts. Yeah, like that. So whatever, I told my boyfriend and I was like, yo, my leg hurts a lot, like my thigh, it's like numb. And my back hurts. Like my back was hurting so bad. And then my mom, told me it's better if you just go check it out. So I ended up checking it out. I ended up going to the hospital. And they did me x-rays, MRIs, blah, 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 blood work, so on and so forth. They come back. I stayed that night. They come back the next morning and they ask me, have you ever suffered a stroke? I was like, what? Not that I know of. No. They asked me if I have someone in my family that suffered a stroke. Yes, 2 people actually. And they're like, okay. And then that's when they're like, I need you to relax because I'm gonna tell you something and I don't know if you know about it. I was like, okay, go, hit me. I didn't talk to them like that. I was like, okay, what's going on? He told me that I had a past history of a stroke. Meaning, when they did me the MRI that night, the stroke wasn't new. The stroke was old. I don't know how they know that, but I was like, so you're telling me I suffered a stroke and I didn't know about it? They were like, yes. And then they started checking my pupils, and then they started realizing, why is this pupil not, like, when you put the light, like, dilated? And I was like, I'm blind, I don't see from it. Boom. Everything clicked for him, and he's like, there you go. When did you lose your vision? And I was like, when I was 19. And then they were like, 3 years ago. I was like, 3 years ago. It's been 3 years. And then they asked me, what did you do? Like, where did you go? And I was like, I went to this eye hospital. Did a lot of surgeries, like 5 or 6 surgeries. And I got to a point that I got a retinal detachment. And I got a retinal detachment, so I ended up losing my vision. Just and remember them looking at each other, and they were like, Jackie, we need to tell you, we're going to show you something. And then they put the screen of my brain, and they showed me the location where the stroke had hit. It was on my left side, on my vision area. When they told me that, I was like, wait, doesn't your brain work from left to right, right to left? They were like, yes. So what we're thinking is that you had a stroke that day. They didn't check your head, and that's the reason why you lost your vision. I was like, wait. Like, I was confused. I was like, what is going on? They started, as you look at that, I'm missing like chunks of hair in the eye. So then they started doing more exams on me, trying to see more my head, like when they were trying to figure out like how did this happen, when, and everything. And I remember the day I was leaving, the doctor came in my room, and then they told me, he gave me a card, and he's like, here's my lawyer. I was like, lawyer? He's like, you have the rights. The fact that they didn't do a MRI that day you went in because you were having a stroke. I was like, but they told me that the reason I had lost my vision was because of retina detachment. I was so confused. You guys are maybe asking, did I end up suing? 3 years had already passed. The more days went by, the less my case could have been opened because of how long it had been already. So I ended up just giving up. I tried with 2 lawyers, they both would say no, so I ended up just giving up. And then that's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna be 26 right now. And I'm still living like this. I'm still blind. Like, my job, I already, like, if I would have sued, okay, well, I would have got money, I would have whatever. But, you know, at the end of the day, I can't get my vision back. This is who I am now. I am blind from my right eye, and this is gonna be for the rest of my life. I just have to take care of myself at the fact that I did suffer a stroke that I didn't know about. So I need to take care of my health and myself for my kids. And that's pretty much it. Do I regret it? Like, do I regret not suing? Not really. Not really. I feel like the hospital is huge, and I'm probably not the only one. Do I still go to Boston Palmer? Yeah, I do. I won't lie to you guys. I do. Like these little styles that I showed you guys. Now it's covered, pero like those styes that I've been getting on my eye, I do go,
I killed him.
and they do surgeries on my eye. They take out the stye, or if not, I go to a clinic. I go to this special eye clinic. But that's it. And yeah, I feel much better. I actually feel more confident being in front of a camera now. Please, guys, no negative talking, no, just support me on this. I am putting myself out there to the world at the fact that it's something I didn't want to do, but I feel like my step for me to start this YouTube channel is me giving you guys a little bit of background on me. And yeah. When all this, like when I had just like started getting used to being blind, it was so hard for me to wear makeup, like do my makeup, should I say? Just at the fact that, you know, I feel like you're not seeing one side of your face. This is my everyday. This is all I do to myself. I do my eyebrows and a little bit of mascara and concealer. So guys, this is my everyday look. As you guys could see, I just do my eyelashes, concealer, and my eyebrows. That is all I do. I do not, you know, if you guys are wondering what this is, it's my birthmark. I'm telling you, birthmark on the face, then going blind, tell me I was going through some depression. But I am happy now. I love myself, and I'm glad that I got to share this story with you guys, and I hope you guys liked this video. And if you guys did, please give me a thumbs up.
Yeah.
Give me more ideas on videos you guys want to see. I don't know, anything. And hope you guys have a good day. You want to say bye?
Bye.
They can see. Bye.